All right, so there's a very interesting article published on what we could be doing to refurbish the U.S. Tech economy. Four key points mentioned here. One, government. Two, venture capitalists. Three, startups. Four, large tech companies. Basically, a lot of people are waiting for Obama's help. I know Obama is going to be targeting the tech industry as one that he intends to purposely bolster and give some ignition to.
Right. I think one of the big things, and I had a chance to read the same article, was that there's going to be just a lot of focus on R&D in general and giving tax credits and things along those lines. So less about actually, I don't know what his plans are to directly inject cash per se into the tech industry, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of opportunity for tax credits and things along those lines for people who are willing to go out and be bold and innovate in a time whenever cash might be a little strapped.
Screw tax credits for innovation. I mean, let's do tax credits for companies to stay in the U.S. I mean, you can't refurbish the U.S. economy when every company's leaving the U.S. because it's so much cheaper to do business everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, the Silicon Valley, I think like corporate tax rate's like 16% or something versus like Ireland where it's like 4%.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Actually, just a thought, but as you know, Obama's being very generous and he wants to help everyone. And everyone needs to, everyone needs to kind of play their part in growing the economy. A lot of people are looking for handouts right now that I don't know should necessarily be getting them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see the headlines about the porn industry wanting the next bailout?
I did see that actually.
Okay. I roll it. Let's move to the next. Venture capitalists. Are VCs on the sidelines right now? Are VCs investing in companies right now? What does it take for a company to get funding right now?
VC investments way down over the last 4 to 5 months. I mean, it really fell off a cliff. And I think it's we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and that is that VCs have been making investments with 5, 6, 7, 8-year windows on these companies. That really hasn't changed. If you're investing, especially in an early stage company now, there was no chance that company was going to make you any money, very little chance that company was going to make you any money inside of 2 years, and we're going to be out of this thing in 2 years minimum, or in 2 years at the most.
I think that's the problem though, is that they weren't investing with 8-year windows. They were investing with 2-year, 3-year, get out real quick, and I don't think they saw as much success.
Maybe I just didn't see that in Seattle, because I just didn't see companies flipping that quickly. I think like the window was more in the 5 to 6 year range.
Well, they all picked up like standard A round was like $3 to $5 million. It only lasted the company like 2 years.
Well, I was gonna say I think that was better off than giving like give 15 companies $3 million as opposed to 5 companies $10 million. You know what I mean? Spread it around more, spread the wealth.
None of us are VCs, but
that's true.
That should be.
Startups need to be doing some more innovation, and large tech companies need to continue to innovate because that's what they say is going to push the tech industry out of our little mini recession.
I think we need to find like one company that'll lead us out of the charge. I mean, about 7 years ago.
I like that thought.
It was Google. I mean, who's going to be the next one?
I don't know. You really just look at a company who a startup has got to figure out a way to make it in cash and find a new way to generate revenue. That's the kind of company that's going to lead us out, not another social media company.
Solve the advertising problem.
Solve the advertising problem. Even Google hadn't done that yet.
There you go. Someone go solve the advertising problem.